what are we making today, guys? Looks like cornbread. But you're making cornbread, you need a cast iron skillet. Yes, cornbread's not cornbread without cast iron, baby. So, let's get started. And here we go. We have 1 cup of cornmeal. Gonna pour that on in the bowl. Come on out now, we need every little bit. Then we have 1 cup of flour. I know y'all not used to that, but stay with me, okay? Because I promise you it's going to be good. What is that? That's baking powder. That was 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Remember Big Mama's cornbread used to taste like cake? That right there. That's 6 tablespoons of sugar, baby. Don't mind my spoon. It's been through a few things, but it still works. Now, we're going to take all of these dry ingredients and mix them all up together. You want to make sure that everything is mixed up well so that there's not flour here and cornmeal there and everything like that. You want it all to do what you need it to do, how you need it to do it. So let's keep mixing. Okay, now that right there, that is a 1/4 cup of melted sweet cream butter. It's salted as well. That's why you didn't see me add salt to the dry ingredients. That was poured into my cup and a 1/4 cup of buttermilk. And I cracked the egg in there. You saw it? Now, I know everybody tends to add these things at different times, but I like to mix it all together. So we did all the dry ingredients, and then we have all of the wet ingredients. And we're doing all that to mix, but basically to beat the egg so that it is mixed in there very well. So stir, stir, stir. Coming along, coming along. There we go. Now, you're just going to create you a little well and start pouring it in. And then slowly begin to mix. Come on. Right, we need every little drop. Okay. Now take your time and mix it up. You want to keep it all in the bowl. Yes. Keep mixing. Keep mixing. And one thing that's important in this process right here, you want to get all the ingredients incorporated well. And also, you want to make sure you're kind of scraping the bottom as you mix because that cornmeal tends to stick to the bottom. And so if you don't make sure that it's mixed well, and even sometimes it'll clump, so you'll make your cornbread and then you'll get little dry patches within your cornbread. Or sometimes you'll get uncooked cornmeal throughout your cornbread, and that's not what we're going for here. You want to make sure that everything is mixed up and incorporated well and coated well, and you don't want, that little crunchy cornbread that you can actually taste that cornmeal is in it. You want it to be nice and fluffy. Yes, you do. Almost done. And I know some people might use mixers and stuff, but I don't. So, what happened to the cast iron skillet? Oh yeah, I put it in the oven, which was preheated at 425 degrees. And it was also already greased with butter. There it is. It is nice and hot and ready to accept your cornbread batter. Get it all in there. Get all of that goodness in there. Coming along, just about done. Yeah. All right. So now we're just going to take the cast iron skillet and just shake it a little bit to get it evenly distributed in the pan. And then we're going to pop it back into the oven. Okay? Now what you want to do is make sure it cooks between 14 to 15 minutes depending on your oven. Oh, I smelled it. It's ready, y'all. Pulled it on out the oven. And now we're going to butter the top. So this is just the other half of the stick of butter that I had left over. And so you're just going to open it up. No, I'm not melting the butter anymore. It's hot, baby. So you're just going to take it and rub and rub and rub it all around till your little heart is content. And because the cornbread is so hot, it's just soaking it all up. Nice, rich, buttery flavor. Yes. So there you go. Get it all in there. Get it all around the edges. Yeah, there you go. Now, yeah, it's ready to cut. All right. So we got our knife and we're getting ready to cut. And we're just going to do your usual cut, the 8-slice cut. We want to make sure that there's enough for everyone. And if you need more slices than that, just cut each of those down the center again. You're gonna love it, I promise. Good, good, good. So now we're just going to get a piece out so you all can look at this yummy goodness of this slice of cornbread. Look at it. Look at that. Doesn't it look good? It does to me. Yes. Yes, it does. See, me, since it's still nice and hot, I like a little extra butter on the top. It just brings out the extra flavors and just makes it all nice and delicious. Thank you so much for watching.